Okay, this is the second video, me talking off the cuff. It's episode 76, I think, in total. It's quite weird to make these videos because I've been just documenting everything through a newsletter and then just reading of it, just like if it was a script. And I did that every single week, and alongside that, I did an episode where I talk unfiltered, but in Spanish. And right now, since I stopped doing the newsletter, I'm doing the unfiltered Spanish version first, and then I do this second one, where my aim is to speak in English to be more fluent. I told myself, I said in the last video that the idea is first to practice, and what will be awesome about it will be to watch the video, hear myself speaking, and not diagnosing, spotting the parts where I stumble on my words. I say a wrong word, like for example right there, I stumble on my words. I don't know if that's grammatically correct, and also the accent, grammatically a little bit tough to say. So if I can watch the video, understand it completely, like if it were a video from someone else, and I don't make not necessarily any mistakes, because everyone makes mistakes speaking in English, even if they are a native speaker, but at least obviously the goal is to have the same or less mistakes that a native speaker, a well-spoken native speaker, because even in there you go. I'm getting stuck a little bit, not necessarily because of the language barrier, but because I'm thinking. But you can be not well spoken. There, I doubted a little bit based on the language. You can not be well spoken in your own native language. So yeah, I wanna have the fluency, be as fast of a thinker as a well-spoken English native speaker. That's the goal, and it will be great. As I said, that if I rewatch these videos, hear myself speaking, modulating when you. I think I translated that from Spanish. I don't know if that's correct, but when you it's tough. I don't want to waste time with that. I want to talk about my week, but yeah, that's the goal, to become more fluent, think quicker in English, convey my messages in the best way possible in English, to make myself better and be able to. The goal with this is I want to create content in English in Instagram about helping fitness coaches create content, and I will be going against, since that it's a competition, because when you post a video, in order for it to perform well, you are competing against other videos. And if I want to reach the English speaking part of the world, specifically United States and Australia, and United Kingdom as well, because they are the richest countries, I will be competing not only against people that might know more about content creation than me and have more experience, but also that speak better than me, and probably will be easier for them to connect with English speaking people than me. But to compete, I have to be better at content creation, doing it and sharing the learnings on how to do it yourself as a fitness coach, and also speak better than them, or as close to them, to then, with my knowledge, be better, have better videos than them, so I get exposure. The videos perform well. So yeah, it feels good to practice. Honestly, I don't give a shit about if these videos get views. It will be awesome. I'm creating all of this, my Spanish speaking channel, and this one with the goal of growing, of course, but in the long term. This channel is a very long-term move. The Instagram channel that I'll be doing is a short-term move. I want that to perform as fast as possible, especially since I need to make more money because I'm bleeding money. I mean, I'm spending more than I earn, and I have 8 months left of savings, 7 to be more realistic, to stay in the apartment I am living, which is quite expensive for the average lifestyle here where I'm from. So I need to start making more money to make sure I reach the end of the lease. So I have that pressure, which is in part good. It's a pressure that I wanted when I first moved here. I was making more money than I was going to spend. But then recently I stopped getting work from my main client as a video editor, which was the one that gave me at most times the 100% of my earnings. Then in the recent times, I've gotten this fitness coach as a client. I didn't mention that the only client that I got and had, I still have technically told me that he's thinking about pausing the service because he's not getting results. So I'm about to lose that income as well, which puts me a lot more pressure. But it's kind of weird because I honestly don't care about money and where I live. I don't mind going back to my parents' house and live there for a while until I get on my feet again. The only thing that stresses the fuck out of me is moving my cat, because she's right there on top of the PC where it's a little bit warm, and she's very not scary, fearful. I think that's a word. She's very fearful, and she doesn't like anybody but me. And the 2 times I moved apartments with her, it was a nightmare. I had a very bad time seeing her so stressed out of her mind, and it's hard to put her in the transporter. I don't know if that's how you say it in English as well. And yeah, that's very stressful. I don't want to sedate her, which I think I might need to do, because when I moved here, I wanted to take her to a vet, and I couldn't because I wasn't able to put her on the, again, I don't know if this is the correct word, her transporter, and I couldn't take her to the vet because of that. It was a nightmare to grab her. I tried once, I failed. I used a blanket to cover her up and completely, and she starts shouting and scratching everything, trying to get free. But in that time, I put her inside the carrier. That's the word. Inside her carrier, and by the time she's free from the blanket, she's inside the carrier. I couldn't this time. I failed the first time. If I fail once, because I come with the blanket and she starts noticing that something's happening, she gets fearful. But I do have a first chance, and if I fail at it, then the second time is pretty much impossible, which I still tried. I think I put some gloves on to not get hurt. But when I grabbed her with the blanket and everything, she pissed through she was so afraid that she pissed everywhere because of the stress. and that have never happened before. That has never happened before, and I just was, my cortisol spiked to the roof because of that, and she was hissing at me for, I don't know if more than 24 hours, I think 48, 2 days, and I know that if I move again, I will have to either sedate her or prepare a week before, try every single day to put her on a carrier and go back to my parents' house even before moving out of here, because it will be, I think, smarter to move her first. I will obviously sleep at my parents' house start the day that I move her first, because again, like I said, she doesn't like anybody but me. At first, when I got her when I was living with my parents' house, in my parents' house, and she got extremely well with them because they lived there, of course. But then when I moved out from there and they visited me in the new apartment, not this one, she didn't recognize them ever again. She unrecognized them, and they didn't interact with them anymore. So whenever they came, she hid herself. I don't know, hide in the bedroom or whatever, and that's extremely weird because she know them. I'm getting extremely stuck with my words. I know if I have a script, like I will in my Instagram videos, at least bullet points, I know I'll be able to speak much better than this, but it's tough. I'll conclude the story to at least end it. Like I said, this is only for me to practice my English. I want to make it interesting and talk about my business when that goes better. But for now, I'm just practicing. So yeah, I don't mind getting out of this apartment, moving back to my parents' house. I don't care at all about any possible stigma. I don't want the lives of any other human being. I don't admire. I admire very few people, and those people have my back and know how much. Not that I have their approval, but the people that I admire or that I will trade lives with will never say something bad about me doing this move and the decisions I took and what I'm pursuing. So I don't mind any, like I said, possible stigma because, I'm pursuing my dreams and I don't care about anything else. So if I have to save money and reorient myself and get on my feet to get my agency up and running, it's not like I want to make an agency per se. I want to get fitness coaches as clients. I want to help them with a program and then with editing. And then if I delegate the editing or I make everything more businessy in terms of delivering the program, I might help with editing without employees or whatever. Or I don't want to be a coach for coaches. I don't want to be the coach who coaching coaches. I want to deliver a service, a very tangible service like editing, even if it's done with AI in a few years. I want to be the one who takes care of that, the editing for them, even if it's through AI, because I know they won't do it themselves. So I want to create a business around helping fitness coaches creating great content. Ultimately, obviously, everything is about getting more leads, more clients, more money. So right now it's content because I think it's the mother of all growth, and every other lead source gets better with good content. So I prefer to start at the core of everything, content creation, because if you nail content creation, you'll nail ads, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You have the core four with Alex Hormozzi is one-to-many, one-on-one, then warm and cold. We will be doing one-to-many. Even if one-to-one still works, but content and ads is the way to go. That's pretty much self-explanatory, at least for fitness coaches. Let's leave it at that. And yeah, I'm rambling for way too long. I think I can finish this video. I'm excited for what's to come. Like I said, I have 7 months of savings. I will practice my English as much as possible to create the best possible content. I'm building a very strong founded program. That was a nice connection of words. For content creation. Not necessarily the program will be, the theory on the program is not necessarily just for fitness coaches, but then the implementation will be for fitness coaches. So there'll be a theory side of the program, and the practical side. The practical side will probably be, I'm building the theory one first, and it's almost, at least the bullet points are done. The topics, the core topics that I need to expand on and make videos about, the core topics are pretty much done. It's close to done, but I didn't even start it for the practical side of the program. So I don't know how many core concepts there'll be there, but I'm guessing that that's where the specific knowledge for fitness coaches will be. So yeah, I'm building that program. Once that's done, I'll be extremely decisive. I'll take the definitive decision of what type of fitness coach I want to reach, and speak directly to them, learn as much as I can about them, to know what practical tips, their struggles, problems, desires, and needs are, for me to speak directly to them and gain their attention. And from that, with that amount of knowledge about them, I want to offer free, very useful things that they'll take action on, and not just get a freebie to never use, for them to apply it, get value from it, grow from it, and want them to make them want more from me, and finally working with the ones who go through that entire process and make use of everything I offer, and with success, results, tangible results for them, and work, like I said, with the ones who go through that process. And yeah, just rinsing and repeating, creating content, helping, and for free, and then paid. I want to have an online presence ecosystem where everyone I reach, they go through that ecosystem at their own pace. If they find me and in 24 hours they already consume some free stuff and want to hire me and get to work immediately, I want to be able to do that, and also have people that take their time, consume for months, gain trust me slowly but surely, and eventually in 3 months hire me as well, in a year, whatever. I want my online presence to be able to offer that, to go through my help at their own pace. So yeah, I'm stopping right now. Thank you for watching the entire video, and I'll see you next week.